If and when I have kids, these are the 7 laws I'll pass down to them and hope that they follow. These are principles that have transformed my life and will guarantee their success if they follow them. See, over the last decade, I've been on a journey of self improvement, fighting through failure, rejection, and self doubt. But in the process, I uncovered what actually works. You see, these 7 laws are the cheat codes to leveling up in life in half the time it took me. If you stick with me to the end, you'll see why missing even one of these could completely derail your progress. And as a thank you for watching, I have something free for you to implement these laws and take your self improvement to the next level. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Number 1, the law of discipline over motivation. Success bows to those who act daily, not to those who wait for inspiration. Discipline. It's a word that doesn't sparkle or grab all the headlines, but it's the silent force behind every great achievement in history. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been fired up by a motivational video or a pep talk? You probably felt invincible at that moment, ready to conquer the world. But then a few hours pass, the motivation fades, and you're right back to where you started. See, motivation is like a spark. It ignites a fire. But discipline is the wood that keeps it burning. Think of discipline like a river. It's steady, persistent, and unstoppable. Motivation, on the other hand, is like a raindrop. It might create a splash, but it's eventually going to evaporate pretty quickly. What builds momentum in life isn't the occasional downpour of motivation. It's the disciplined flow of action, carving its way through obstacles day by day. You see, discipline doesn't demand giant leaps. It starts small. It's about showing up when it's inconvenient, writing 1 paragraph when you don't feel like it, or doing 10 push-ups when you'd rather just stay in bed. And here's the thing. Each small action builds trust in yourself. Every time you act despite not wanting to, you're telling yourself, I am someone who follows through. The trust is the foundation for bigger wins. Y'all know Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. See, Kobe was known for his legendary 4 a.m. workouts. When asked why he woke up so early to train, he didn't say it was because he felt motivated. No, it was because he knew discipline was his edge. While others slept, he was putting in the work day after day, year after year, and his discipline built the foundation for his greatness. See, that's the power of discipline. It doesn't just help you achieve your goals, it makes you unstoppable. Now, let's bring it back to you. What's that one thing you've been putting off? Waiting for the perfect moment or the right motivation? See, the truth is, the perfect moment will never come. But the good news, you don't need it. Start small. Start now, because discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Number 2, the law of elimination. To create space for greatness, you must clear the clutter of distractions. Think about it. How much time do we spend scrolling through social media, engaging in mindless, meaningless conversations, or doing things that don't move the needle forward in our lives? Honestly, probably more than we like to admit. You see, your focus determines your future. But in reality, most of us are giving away our focus for free. We let our phones, notifications, or even people around us dictate where our focus goes and our attention goes. See, the law of elimination is about making the tough, necessary cuts in your life. If it doesn't serve your purpose, it doesn't belong in your world, bro. That could mean taking a break from social media, ending those relationships that drain your energy, or even restructuring your day to remove those time-wasting activities like those endless YouTube rabbit holes. It's not easy. I get it. But greatness doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things. See, when you eliminate distractions, You create a space where your energy can flow freely toward what truly matters. So, here's a quick exercise for you. Grab a piece of paper and write down the top 3 things that are currently distracting you from your goals. Maybe it's TikTok. Maybe it's late night Netflix binges. Or maybe it's a relationship that no longer aligns with the person you're becoming. Now, next to each item, just write one small action that you can take today to start eliminating it. Maybe you uninstall an app. Maybe you set boundaries with a friend. Or just maybe you commit to using a screen time app to track how much time you're wasting. Here's the thing. When you start eliminating what doesn't serve you, you're not just clearing space. You're sharpening your focus. And a sharp focus is like a laser. It cuts through the noise and gets straight to the target. So ask yourself, what's taking up space in your life that greatness deserves instead? See, the law of elimination isn't about losing. It's about gaining clarity, time, and energy to invest in what really matters. That's how you create room for greatness. And trust me, once you do, there's no going back. Number 3, the law of foundational health. Your body is the vessel for your mind's highest potential. Think about this for a second. Your body isn't just a tool. It's the foundation for everything you want to achieve. You can have the sharpest mind, the best ideas, and the most ambitious goals, but if your body can't support the work, you're not going anywhere. That's the law of foundational health. Neglecting your physical well-being is like trying to build a skyscraper on a crumbling foundation. It's only a matter of time before everything collapses. Poor nutrition, lack of sleep, and skipping exercise aren't just bad for your health. They're barriers to your success. When your body thrives, your mind can reach the highest potential. Energy, focus, and resilience, all of that starts with how you treat your body. So here are 4 steps you can follow and implement today. Step 1, prioritize movement. You don't need to have a complicated workout routine. Just start simple. Aim for 30 minutes a day, whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, lifting weights, or dancing in your living room. I don't care what it is, just move. Movement isn't just about getting fit. It's about releasing stress, boosting your mood, and unlocking energy. Think of exercise as an investment. Every drop of sweat fuels your brain with endorphins and builds the stamina you need to tackle life's challenges. Step 2, nourish your body. Your body runs on fuel. Garbage in equals garbage out. It's really a simple equation. Swap out sugary processed snacks for whole foods. Add more greens, lean proteins, and healthy fats. I know you don't have to be perfect, but every small choice matters. And if you're ever unsure of yourself what to eat, ask yourself, will this energize me or drain me? Choose the foods that energize, and you'll feel the difference within days. Step 3, respect rest. Sleep isn't optional, it's essential. When you're well rested, you're sharper, more creative, and more resilient. Sleep recharges your brain, restores your muscles, and gives you the energy you need to perform your best. So here's a tip. Treat sleep like a non-negotiable meeting with your future self. Set a bedtime routine, dim the lights, put your phone on silent, and wind down. Trust me, the clarity and energy you'll gain are worth it. Step 4, hydrate like it's your job. You see, your body is 60% water. Every system in your body relies on hydration to function properly. From your brain to your muscles, if you're feeling tired or unfocused, it might not be the lack of caffeine. It could be dehydration. Make it a goal to drink at least 8 glasses a day. Keep water nearby at all times, and you'll be surprised at how much better you'll feel. When you prioritize your physical health, you're not just taking care of your body, you're laying the foundation for every goal you want to achieve. You'll have the energy to work harder, the clarity to think smarter, and the resilience to keep going when things get tough. So let me ask you, what's one thing you can do to strengthen your foundation? Whether it's a quick workout, a healthy meal, or going to bed on time, just take that step. Your future self will thank you for it, I promise. The law of foundational health isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, because when your body thrives, your dreams become unstoppable. Number 4, the law of perpetual growth. Stagnation is death. Growth is life. Your mind is your greatest tool, but like any tool, it needs constant sharpening. Growth isn't something that happens by chance, it's a decision, a daily commitment. And if you're not growing, you're staying stagnant. And stagnation isn't just standing still, it's moving backward. Growth, on the other hand, is the energy that propels your life forward. One of the most important ways that you can actually grow is through reading. Books are an endless source of wisdom. Think about it. Every time you open a book, you're stepping into the mind of someone who spent years mastering a skill, solving a problem, or uncovering a truth. Reading is like having a one-on-one conversation with some of the greatest thinkers, creators, and leaders in history. When you read, you're not just gathering information, you're building perspectives. You're connecting dots you didn't know even existed. Whether it's a book about personal development, a biography, or someone you admire, or even a thought-provoking novel, reading feeds your mind and helps you see the world in new ways. But growth doesn't stop with books. It's about embracing challenges that stretch you, stepping outside your comfort zone, and taking on things that make you uncomfortable. That discomfort you feel when trying something new, that's growth happening in real time. Every time you learn a new skill, push through resistance, or tackle something you've been avoiding, you're expanding your potential. And here's where it all comes together. Reflection. Growth thrives when you take the time to pause and look back. Think about what you've learned, how far you've come, and how you can apply these lessons moving forward. Reflection helps you stay aligned directly with your goals and ensures that every step you take is purposeful. Growth isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong process. There's always more to learn, more to explore, and more to become. Every book you read, every challenge you overcome, and every lesson you reflect on adds a new layer to who you are. It compounds over time, turning small daily efforts into monumental progress. So, let me ask you, when was the last time you fed your mind? When was the last time you opened a book, tried something that scared you, or sat down to reflect on your growth? See, growth doesn't have to be dramatic. It starts with simple actions. Reading a chapter, trying a new skill, or even just taking 5 minutes to think about what you've learned today. Number 5, the law of connection. Your environment shapes your evolution. Let's be real. No matter how driven or talented you are, the people you surround yourself with determine how far you actually go. You can have the biggest goals, the best plans, and the sharpest focus, but if your environment isn't aligned with your growth, you'll always feel like something's holding you back. The law of connection reminds us that success isn't a solo journey. Think about it. Who challenges you to level up? Who encourages you when things get tough? Who holds you accountable when you feel like quitting? Your environment shapes your evolution. Alone, you might go fast, but together, you can go far. But here's the problem. Too many people try to do it all alone. They think, I'll figure it out myself, or I don't need anyone else to succeed. And while independence is great, isolation isn't. Without a community, it is easy to feel stuck, unmotivated, and unsure if you're even on the right path. That's exactly why I created the Monk Mode Challenge, a free 30-day experience designed to help you integrate these laws into your life. In the challenge, you'll join a community of like-minded people who are all focused on leveling up. Together, we follow simple but powerful rules based on these principles, like eliminating distractions, building consistent habits, and committing to daily growth. This isn't about just doing it alone. The community is where the magic happens. It's where you share your wins, get support when things get tough, and stay accountable to your goals. Just the energy alone of being around people and surrounded by others on the same path is a game changer. So if you're ready to take your self-improvement to the next level, just click the link below and join us. Number 6, the law of inner stillness. In stillness, you will find your truth. I know, life is chaotic. It's loud and constantly pulling us in a million directions. But here's one thing. Amid all that noise, your greatest power lies in your ability to be still. Stillness isn't about doing nothing. It's about tuning out the distractions and turning inward to find clarity, strength, and wisdom. Stillness is where peace begins. It's where you connect with the deepest parts of yourself, where your mind quiets and your heart speaks. And for me, this principle is tied to something even bigger. It reminds me of the verse, "Be still and know that I am God." In stillness, you're not only going to find your truth, you'll find a connection to something greater. When you're still, you can reflect, you can ask yourself, am I moving in alignment with my purpose? Am I doing the things that truly matter? It's in those moments of reflection that you uncover what's really important and what's next. Meditation is one way to practice this. It's not about silencing every thought. It's about observing them without judgment. It's about creating a space to breathe, to process, and just to reconnect altogether. Even just 5 minutes of mindfulness a day can transform your perspective and recharge your soul. Another powerful tool is journaling. Writing allows you to take those swirling thoughts in your head and put them on paper. It brings clarity, focus, and a sense of control. You'll be surprised how much wisdom emerges when you give your thoughts room to breathe. Stillness is where we reset. It's where we let go of the chaos and tune into the present moment. And when you practice this regularly, you'll find clarity, wisdom, and even answers you've been searching for are born out of the quiet observation and mindful living. In a world that never stops moving, stillness is your superpower. So I challenge you, take 5 minutes today just to be still. Whether it's sitting in silence, meditating, or just stepping away from the noise, allow yourself to reconnect. Because in stillness, you'll find your truth. And when you're aligned with that truth, you're unstoppable. Number 7, the law of vision and action. Without vision, action is aimless. Without action, vision is powerless. Every great achievement starts with a clear vision. But let's be honest, most people stop at the vision. They dream big, but never translate that dream into action. The law of vision and action is about bridging that gap. It's about defining your purpose with laser precision and then breaking it down into actionable steps you can follow every single day. A clear vision acts like a map. It shows you where you're going, what obstacles you'll face, and how to navigate them. But here's the thing. Your map is useless if you're not moving. Vision without action is just daydreaming. And action without vision, that's just running in circles. You need both working together to create momentum and power. So just start with clarity. What do you truly want? Not just vague ideas, but specifics. What does success look like for you? Once you have that, just break it down. Chunk it into smaller, actionable steps that you can take one step at a time. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to create a plan, and the greater your power to achieve it. Here's the truth I live by. Action transforms vision into reality. Every small step forward brings you closer to your goal. Don't get overwhelmed by the big picture. Focus on what you can do today. This isn't about ambition. It's about alignment. When your actions are aligned with your vision, you become unstoppable. The clearer your goal, the sharper your focus. And that focus is where greatness lives. And there you have it. The 7 laws of self-improvement built on the foundation of monk mode. Each law is a piece of the puzzle that, when put together, transforms your life. From discipline to growth, from connection to clarity, these principles are designed to help you not just survive, but thrive. But here's the thing. You can't just know these laws. You have to live them. You have to integrate them into your daily life. So whether you decide to join the Monk Mode Challenge or just implement these laws into your day-to-day life, don't wait. Start today. Also, if you're ready to commit at the highest level, see results faster, and want some personalized guidance from me one-on-one, you can click the link below and apply for my accelerator. Remember, self-improvement isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every step you take, every law you live, gets you closer to the best version of yourself. So like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all that good stuff, man. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay unstoppable.